Hi everyone, welcome back to the railway. And sorry it's been a very long while since the last one. As I mentioned before, my wife and I are expecting, so it's a bit harder to get into the layout room at the moment. But yeah, just thought I'd show you a little addition that I'll have to soon take off. But just been trying out some weathering powders on a chassis here and the top of the boiler and what have you. Things to do when this layout won't be here. But in the meantime, back to the trains formations series. Today will be the Golden Arrow, a train pack that's quite sought after and quite, not difficult to get online, but it's quite pricey. But this is an absolute joy to have. All the table lamps lit up, and when you can get the other coach pack, and just this golden arrow on the side of the southern locomotive looks really striking, along with the headboard at the top there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, right, well, I'll pull her out of the station, and I have got another train on the layout at the moment, B17, just putting some private wagons. I thought I'd have another go. This one has got a realistic chuffing sound, so listen out for that. And yeah, I'll give my usual bit of a history on her, and we'll get it set up. Okay, I'll just bring round the B17. I'll see how she sounds. You can hear the chuffing noise in the back. Lovely apple green LNER. Okay, right. Hand down here, and we'll bring out the golden arrow. Alright, okay, so I've just stopped them both here for a second, just to give a bit of history on the Golden Arrow. Right, so the Golden Arrow was a luxury boat train onto the Southern Railway, later BR. It linked with Dover, where passengers could take the ferry to Calais to join the Flèche d'Or, which was this one of the Chemin de Fer Nord, and later known as the SNCF, which took them to Paris. It was introduced in 1926 as an all first-class Pullman service between Paris and Calais. In 1929, the Southern Railway introduced the British version between London Victoria to Dover. This was made up of 10 coaches, and would have been pulled by a Lord Nelson class, and took roughly about 98 minutes. And the service stopped during World War II, resumed in April 1946, but as of 1949, the all Pullman service was converted from the pre-war cars to the 12-wheeled Pullman cars, and was scheduled to depart London Victoria at 10:30 with a connecting train reaching Gare du Nord in Paris at 5:30 p.m. And then the entire journey took around 6 hours and 15 minutes. In 1951, a new set of Pullmans was built as part of the British Railways Festival of Britain, in celebration of that. And in 1961, with the Kent Coast electrification scheme, the train became electrified, and the decline of rail travel meant that the last train pulled by the Golden Arrow, not necessarily just the locomotive, the actual train service, the Golden Arrow, was last run on September the 30th, 1972. Yeah, so it's had a long history, and it's very well known, and they do excursion tours today in the name of Golden Arrow, all these rail tours they do these days. So yeah, it can be recreated, but the original won't be the same, as it was an all first class train, and represented here by the Hornby pack. they provide you with 3 Pullman cars, and very nicely too. I'll just pull it forward so we can see what with all the table lamps working. They actually provide on these special Pullmans the crest with the golden arrow at one end, and then in French the other side with another golden arrow facing the other way, and that's recreated across the whole of the other sets of coaches that you can obtain in the Golden Arrow train pack and coach pack selection. So if you really wanted to make up that 10, you could buy a couple of train packs, add on extra, or if you wanted to do it a bit cheaper way, you could probably get these separate to I'm sure there's somebody out there that does transfers, and you could stick them on yourself, blob of blue tack and what have you. But yeah, overall they look very attractive, and with all the lights, they really set the scene of what it was like back in the day. Okay, so right, enough of me waffling on. Let's have them running around. So. Lovely shots. Right, well, on the note of what I was on about earlier, very soon I will have to start packing up this little layout, so I should try my absolute hardest to do some more train formations for you, or anything really. So as of from now, it's a free-for-all. So like I say, if there is anything you wish to see, just anything, literally name a name train, I'll make it up if I can. If I can't, I'll let you know, but if I will try my hardest, like naming a few, like Red Dragon, Cathedrals Express. In fact, I could do a couple of those actually. So there's even the Heritage Rail Tour train pack that wasn't released. I could do that. And so yeah, please let me know. Otherwise I should just go at it randomly, and if that's how you enjoy it, I'll pick some out by random. Like I said before, sorry for the delay and the longness of the previous video, and it's not been a very long one this, but I've put 2 engines on to make up for it. I hope you've enjoyed them. And yeah, I will have to start packing this layout out, as this will become the nursery. So I only have a month or so I better get cracking. And then it'll be a bit of a long while before I can do some videos like this again. It'll be making my new layout up. So yeah, sad times, but then I get to have fun building a bit new, bigger layout, like what I was on about, having long straights, so I can have longer expresses going at full whack. I haven't really put this one at full whack actually, so hold on. It's hard to do it on a layout like this with so many curves, and it comes back to the same point ever so quickly. But yeah, so there we have it, the Golden Arrow. I really hope you've enjoyed following this series, and I shall, like I say, continue to try and keep up with what time I have left with it, and I look forward to hearing from you. So I'll leave one final shot of them coming round, and I'll bid you farewell. Shot the old table lamps. There we go, the Golden Arrow boat train. Okay, thank you again once again, and I'll see you very shortly, not too long this time. Okay then, take care, bye now.